Monday night in New York City, and it's the unveiling of the brand new redesigned Cadillac Escalades, and a very special edition of Motor Money is coming your way now. Hi, I'm Motley Fool analyst Rex Moore, and alongside me, my co-pilot as usual, senior auto analyst John Rosevear. We both made the trip to New York City for the unveiling of these new Escalades. Quick question for you, John. What do you think?
I think they did a great job, actually. I was prepared to be underwhelmed. This is a difficult assignment. We've seen how they've moved Cadillac, other models of Cadillacs, sharply upscale. How do you do that with what is basically a dressed-up Chevy Suburban? That's the question, right? It's a big old truck. The early Escalades were more bling than substance, a lot of flashy chrome. As GM design chief Ed Wilburn told us, a little bit of perforated leather and a lot of chrome. That was the original Escalade. But they've really taken it forward a long way, what we've seen tonight. It's an impressive vehicle, and it's an impressive step forward for Cadillac.
Well, okay, that is, of course, our top headline for this week's Motor Money. John, I want you to go ahead and give me a couple of key points of your takeaways here.
The design is much more refined. We'll just show you the pictures of it and you'll see what we made. They've made a lot of creative use on the exterior of LED lighting, which is something we've seen from Audi and the other German automakers, the German luxury marks. It's something Cadillac has been stepping forward to do. They have their own trademark take on it, what they call vertical lighting up in front. It's a play on the old Cadillac tail fins, but it's a theme that they can use as a signature in the middle of the night. You know a mile away if you're behind a Cadillac with those long vertical tail lights. Inside, it's a tremendous step forward. The emphasis of this presentation tonight has been, most of it has been on the interior work and the interior design. Several different types of leather and suede matched. What we've seen from the two pre-production vehicles here, executed to a very high standard of fit and finish. They talked about hand stitching on the steering wheels and so forth, and all of these, craftsman touches. I don't know how much of that will actually carry forward into production, but the execution, again, as we've seen in these pre-production vehicles, it should be pretty close to what rolls out in the dealers early next year.
An interesting story. Bob Ferguson, the head of Cadillac, dropped by before the event, said hello, and said, by the way, the story here is the interior.
Yeah, and we knew that. We had heard that from our sources inside GM and so forth, and he was absolutely right. The story here is the interior. It's a very plush truck, and it's plush in a good way, an upscale way that should appeal to people who are looking at, BMW X5 and the high-level Audi and Range Rovers and Mercedes and so forth. The Cadillac, I think the original Escalade was not taken seriously by that audience. I think this one will be, and I think that's a big achievement again for Cadillac, just as they've done with the CTS, which is being taken seriously by BMW and Mercedes owners and intenders, and with the ATS last year, which was a true rival to the 3 Series. They've done it once again with this truck. I think it's going to be a success for them.